Danielle. How's it going?
Hi, I'm pretty good. How are you?
Good. I'm glad to see you today.
Yeah.
How's Henry?
He's good. Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, good. So last meeting we went through an assessment and I asked you like way too many questions, but it gave me a lot of good information about your situation and some good information about where to start today, which we're going to be talking about goals.
Mhm.
So this meeting we're going to be talking about goals and first steps to try and get you to where you want to be.
Mhm.
So this is going to be a collaborative process, and ultimately it's up to you to decide your goals and where you are and what you want to do. So I'm really excited for today.
Yeah, me too.
So last time you talked about wanting independence
Mhm.
and moving out, and you also talked about maybe getting a new job and even going back to college. Do you know kind of where you want to start?
Yeah, I mean, I think my number one thing is I just really want to move out and get housing of my own. So, yeah, that's like my main priority right now.
Yeah, I think that's a good first step too.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. So your goal would be you want to move out of your parents' house
Mhm.
and find a place for you and Henry.
Yes.
And let's say, how long do you think a good time frame for that will be? A realistic one. of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I want to move as soon as possible, but maybe like 3 months.
Okay,
Yeah.
3 months.
3
And if we don't, when we get to 3 months and it's not there, we can obviously adjust these goals because
Yeah.
these goals are for you. So
Okay.
definitely. All right. Okay. Awesome. So our next thing that we're gonna do is we have a big overarching goal. Is we're gonna find some ways to get there. Looks like you're a little sleepy.
Sorry, you
Did
know.
Henry keep you up?
Yeah, having a toddler really wears you out.
Oh yeah, I bet. Finding a place is your overarching goal. So let's
Yes.
talk about some action steps to get there. Do you have any ideas about how you want to get there?
Honestly, no. Like, that's kind of why I came here, like,
Okay.
in the first place, because I've tried to figure it out on my own, and it's never worked out. I've never been able to save enough money and
Okay.
find housing that is, like, within my budget. So, I honestly don't really know where to start.
Okay, so you said that you have tried to save money
Yes.
and that you've also tried to find housing.
Yeah, I've looked around, mostly, like, not too intensely, just, like, looking around online.
Okay.
And, yeah, I just haven't been able to find somewhere that is, like, that is okay for me and Henry, and that it's close enough to work, and it's, like, safe, and it's in a safe location. I just haven't been able to find something that's in my budget.
Okay, so that's really good to know. Do you have a budget? Budget?
Not, like, not, like, super strictly, but...
Okay.
I mean, I watch my spending, and I keep track of how much I'm spending. So I use an app that's like connect to my bank accounts, and so that's really helpful, just to kind of like be more
Okay.
mindful of my spending. But I don't have like a super
Okay.
hard set in stone budget.
Would that be something you'd be interested in creating, or do you think you got it handled?
I mean, I think I'm pretty good at managing my
Okay.
finances, but I mean, clearly not enough because I don't have enough money saved. So yeah, I mean, any help I can get would be great.
So how about we try it out, and if you don't like it, obviously you sound like you're good at spending, which is a really good thing, especially when you're trying to find housing. So we can write that down to create a budget
Yeah.
and see how that goes.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you know how to create a budget? You said you use an app. Is there a way for you to do it on the app, or?
Yeah, on the app that I use, it like you can like make categories for like how much you're spending in certain categories, like I don't know, categories.
No, okay, yeah, definitely. So do you think that's something you could do within maybe the next 2 weeks? Is like solidify some budgets for the next month?
Yeah. Do you mean just like saving more money each month? Is that?
Just like knowing where all your money is going.
Yeah.
It can really help, and especially like what you have left over. Can definitely benefit you in savings, and
Yeah.
maybe like, oh, you don't need to, get Disney Plus and Hulu and Netflix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. So your first action step will be create a budget within 2 weeks.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay. Awesome. and we talked about looking for affordable housing. So you said you've looked into it a little bit.
Yeah, I've looked looking a little bit online, like in our area, to try to find an apartment, but I haven't like gone and looked at anything.
Okay, have you looked online recently at all? Or?
No, not really.
Okay, so maybe that's something we could revisit. Is you looking online at some places to see if there's anything new? Because a lot of times they're building like all this new stuff.
Yeah,
new stuff is going up for rent and all of that. So would that be something you'd be interested in? Okay, awesome. So we said 2 weeks. How long do you think you'll need to look at some apartments online?
Yeah, I can do that the next couple weeks.
Okay, so 2 weeks as well.
Yeah.
So maybe like 2 weeks from now you can come in with a budget and that.
Yeah.
Awesome. And lastly, you said that you haven't had any luck like saving money and finding houses. So maybe if you'd be comfortable, I would like to look into maybe some government assistance for like subsidized housing, or they even have like specific like housing for young mothers and their children. Was that something you'd be okay with me looking into?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, awesome. And I'll do that within 2 weeks too, so that we can come together in 2 weeks and have all of these figured out. And maybe after we complete those, we can create a couple more action steps to get you to your ultimate goal.
That sounds good.
Okay. So with these like 3 action steps and goal, how comfortable are you with these on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say a 10. I'm pretty comfortable. They all seem really attainable.
Okay,
It's
awesome.
not like too big.
Yeah,
So.
it's really nice to start small.
Yeah.
So you don't get overly stressed.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So you're ready to commit to these goals.
Yeah.
And I am too. So I'm going to write these down for you and then give you the paper if you're okay taking that home. So you know exactly when. And if you have any trouble with any of them, you can always like shoot me an email or call in to the place. I'll redirect you to me. So if you like struggle finding sites or have a question or like have another action step that pops into your mind, you can definitely contact me.
Great. Perfect.
Awesome. So, do you want to meet next week or in 2 weeks?
Can we do 2 weeks? So so I can bring in what I have. And
Okay,
you can
awesome.
Bring in what you're doing.
Definitely, Danielle. So to summarize everything that we've gone through today, we picked your goal to try and get you out of your parents' house in about 3 months. And our action steps so far are to create a budget. You're going to look through some sites online to try and find some affordable apartments and housing for you. And I'm going to look into government assistance for housing. Does that sound good?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Awesome. Do you have any questions for me or anything today?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I'm really excited to be working with you on these. I'm really excited about it, and I'm glad.
Yeah.